Hello friends, Jeanette here with Vivo Vintage Designs. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to try something with you that I've not tried before, but it was just an idea. No idea how it will turn out, but we'll see together. So I have some inks here. I have stone washed, aqua, oh, 2 bottles of stone washed. Okay, so just aqua and stone washed. I have bottle, lettuce, poppy field, Valencia, and sunshine yellow. I also have a black and a brown Posca pen, and then I have these new chrome markers. This is in silver, and it's supposed to have kind of like a mirror finish, and I've played with it on regular paper, but on regular paper it gets absorbed, so you don't really get that mirror kind of look. So we're going to try it on photo paper today. And I also have a spray bottle with some alcohol, and I'm going to pour some clean alcohol into my little cup because we're going to do some splattering. We're going to make quite a mess here today. This should be interesting. All right, let's get started. So to get my inks to flow nicely, I am going to spray my paper with some alcohol to start with. And then I'm going to put down my blues because I want this for my sky. I guess this bottle is empty. Save your empty bottles because you can put a little bit of alcohol in there and activate or kind of dilute the color that's in there, and you can continue using it. So I never throw them away. I'm going to throw in some of this blue. And I'm never really good with skies, getting a nice smooth effect. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But I actually need some more because I wanted to go down further. So I'm adding a little bit more of the stone washed. And I'm going to add a little bit more of the aqua. Let's tip this back and forth and see what happens. And I'm going to leave it alone. And then on the bottom, I want some green. But this I don't want to turn out smooth like the top. So I'm going to play with this a little bit. Just mixing a couple of different greens in there. I'm going to take that credit card again, and I'm going to move that around. I want this to be kind of spotty. It doesn't have to be completely even with the blue. Now I'm going to use my blow dryer, which is probably not the best idea, but I'm going to put it on a low setting because you can see that the blue is pooling at the bottom there. Again, this is just an idea I had. No idea how it's going to turn out, so it should be an interesting experience for both of us. I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of alcohol to get a little texture. Let it do its thing because I don't like the way it was turning out. I like the way the bottom looks. And like I said, this is all going to be covered up. See, when you use a mini mister, you get much finer little speckles like this. But if you use a big spray bottle, you get much bigger ones like this. All right, let me dry this. I think I'm just going to leave it. Maybe use the mini mister to kind of break these areas up a little bit. I like the bottom. All right, where's my mini mister? Do I have one? I do. I have one with alcohol in it. All right, let's give this a little. See how much finer the dots are with the mini mister? All right, I'm going to dry it one last time, and whatever happens, happens. You want to make sure that it's completely dry before you go on to the next step. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to draw very simple And I'm going to go right down from the bottom of the paper. I am going to draw a line, and then I'm going to branch it off. This is going to be a tree trunk. Very simple. I'm not going to get crazy with it. I'm not looking for realism. Okay, now here comes the fun part. I am going to take an old brush and clean it in my alcohol, and then I'm going to take the color Poppy Field. That's going to be my first layer, and I'm just going to put a couple of drops of the Poppy Field right on the brush, and I have some alcohol on there too, and I don't know, here goes. I'm just going to splatter because I want this to look like the foliage, and I'm going to create some splatters even where I haven't painted a tree yet. And you don't have to go crazy because this is only the first layer. Then I'm going to clean my brush, and I'm going to switch to Valencia. I'm going to take the Valencia, clean the brush, put a couple of drops of the Valencia on the brush, straight on the brush. And then I'm going to do a few splatters with the Valencia. And now I'm going to do the same with the Sunshine Yellow. And I'm cleaning the brush off in some alcohol every time I start a new color. Okay, I'm going to dry this. And now I'm going to take the brown and I'm going to create some trees on this side. Okay, now we're going to do the whole process again with the ink on the brush. I think I'm going to try the Posca pens. Let me grab, I have yellow, I have a nice bright orange, and I have a red. Do I have a nice green? And I have a nice kind of green here. So I'm just going to create some of these dots over the trunks or the branches, just so that it's not so, it helps if I shake the pen first. So it's kind of broken up a little bit. Well, this green isn't really showing up. So let's try a little bit of the red. And I'm thinking I may need some more trees. So I'm going to grab the black and I'm going to do another skinny little tree here. I'm going to keep it simple. I just needed to fill in this area here a little bit more. So I'm going to add another brown one on this side too. Okay. And now I'm going to grab the chrome marker. I bought these on Amazon. All the products used in this video will be listed in the description box. So I think I want to go with the broad one. And this set comes with fine tip, medium, and thick. So I'm going to use the thick one. Shake it up. I hope this looks good. I hope it looks as good as I saw it in my head. All right, let's start. Oh, wow. I don't think this video is going to do this marker any justice because it looks like a mirror finish. This is amazing. I'm thinking I'm going to try the gold too. The gold looks fantastic also, but not as good as the chrome in my opinion. But I do like the way this looks. It goes on so much differently than the Posca pen, for instance. And then I think what I'm going to do, once I'm done adding the gold and the silver, I think I'm going to go back with the brown and have some of the brown and the black branches crossing over the gold and the silver. I think that should be a nice look. And I think what I'm going to do so that I don't continue to smear this is I'm going to turn it upside down. And then I'm going to take the gold, the red, the orange pens and the green too. And I'm just going to start doing some of these little lines or like leaf, whatever, these marks over some of this to break up these branches also. All right, let me turn it right side up. This is so pretty. Okay. I get so excited. All right, I'm going to switch to a little bit more splatter now, and hopefully I won't ruin this. I've got the orange. And I think that the ink, the alcohol ink, works differently on the gold and the silver because I can actually see where I splattered it on those branches. So that's really interesting. I'm trying to get more up top because that's where I want it to be most dense. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to go crazy. And I think I'm going to leave this alone. I really like the way this turned out. It was just an idea in my head, and I love it. This is really pretty. Well, I can't thank you enough for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you give this a try. If you do, I'd love to see how it turns out for you. You can share your version of any painting or technique learned on this channel on our Facebook group, Vivo Vintage Design Tutorials. Check the description box for links to all the products used. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll always get back to you. And again, thanks so much for watching. Stick around. I'll post a picture of the finished painting. Bye.